Hey y'all, I'm Gina with Remax Executive and the Mays Harris team, and we are going to visit Paige's Pond development today. I've got a lot of history here and want to share my neighborhood with you as I've got a couple of listings coming on board. And I want to tell you about the history. Y'all, I am driving through Paige's Pond now, and I just was thinking it's a beautiful, no cloud in the sky day, but pretty crisp outside. Actually, pretty doggone cold for Paige's Pond for Davidson, North Carolina. I remember when the kids were little. John's now 18 and Anna's 26. And we have some of the best memories of when it snowed here. We would start up at the top of the hill, at the top of one of our neighbors' driveways, and go. I was really watching and filming, not really on the sleds. But the kids would go with Jeff and with neighbors, and they would sled all the way out to Davidson Concord Road. And you know, here in North Carolina in the Piedmont, we don't get a lot of snow, but boy, did we make it memories for a lifetime. So, like I said, we've had the fishing in the summers, we've had the picnics, we've had it all going on. And now we currently go to dinner once a week with a neighbor and their family, and we continue to make more memories. So if you'd like to come and join us in this special neighborhood, let me know. Hey y'all, I'm in Paige's Pond in Davidson. It is a rare find. Let me tell you something. This neighborhood is made up of 2 phases, and we have 46 lots in both phases. I know a lot about this neighborhood because I worked for the developer back in the 90s when he had the vision to put in a man-made pond. The property was formerly owned by the Paige family, so he honored their name and called it Paige's Pond. It's 2 phases, and it is unbelievable. We've got big lots that are very hard to come by in this area. And, you know, we've got the popular schools. It's assigned to Davidson Elementary, Bailey Middle School, and William A. Huff High School. We also have in Paige's Pond a beautiful 4-acre man-made pond, and it's surrounded by a 27-acre park. And we've got a tennis court and a basketball court. And of course, that tennis court, you can enjoy pickleball as well. Yep, Paige's Pond is a place to be. I have got 2 listings in here right now. One is on a double lot, and so you've got to call me to hear some more about it. Like I mentioned, I worked for the developer, Bowman Development Group, and he has an amazing vision on how he wants a place to be built and how he builds community in the developments that he seeks out. It's not just a plain cookie cutter development. He puts a lot of thought into it. So I remember Paige's Pond from the very beginning. In fact, fun fact, the very first piece of real estate that I sold was actually a lot in phase 1 of Paige's Pond. So I can tell you all about what it's like to live here, what it's like to have walks on the trail. I can remember when John was growing up, just a little thing, and he was real good friends with one of our neighbors straight up the hill at the end of the cul-de-sac. They used to love to be on the trail, on the walking trail. I think they had a lot of imagination going out there alongside the pond. And both my kids learned how to catch a fish in the pond, which it's stocked. That too is a funny story. The developer had a fish stocking party kind of at the beginning of phase 2 back in the 90s. So we thought it would be a wonderful idea to have some of his associates and friends over and watch the pond be stocked with fish. Okay, let me tell you guys, here's what it entailed. This truck pulls up. He gets 2 5-gallon buckets out of the back of his truck and poured them in the water. And that was the fish stocking episode. So I'll never forget that. Now, 30 years later, there are some big fish in there. And the people that do like to fish here are just do it for fun and throw them back in. I can also remember, we're in North Carolina, Davidson, North Carolina, and we're in the Piedmont. So we don't get a lot of cold weather here. We do have 4 defined seasons that are unbelievable. The trees here in the fall are gorgeous as they reflect over the pond. And very few times the pond has frozen over. Not solid enough to get out there and play hockey or even to walk on it, but we have been able to see it freeze over and just reflect, and just lots of different things in Paige's Pond. The neighbors here, lots of families have grown up here. Lots of families, actually generations, have grown up here. It's a popular place. Again, the size of the lots is hard to come by. Most of the development that we see now in North Mecklenburg, which is made up of Davidson, Huntersville, and Cornelius, they have a lot of common area, which we have that too here in Paige's Pond. As I mentioned, 27 acres. But now the lots are teeny tiny. Postage size stamp lots. Not here. The lots are usually a half-acre or more. In fact, one of the ones that I've got listed right now is on 2 acres, and it's 1.25 acres in Davidson with those school assignments that I was telling you about. I can also remember the hay rides that we've had in the fall, and the community cul-de-sac parties. And folks, you would not believe what it's like at Halloween. Everybody comes out and trick-or-treats and enjoys each other's company. And we have in the past, over the Christmas holiday, done luminaries. So we've got a lot of things to talk about here. It's a really special place, and I want to tell you more about it. So call me at 704-589-8166, and I will be happy to give you a private tour of the homes that we currently have listed and tell you about other memories and things that we've got going on currently in Paige's Pond.